The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Like match day, especially here, this crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And here's Hullet, and this is Messi, and this is Nedved. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
This is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So, a breakthrough already. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Messi. Look at the space here, and the shots! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
No.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better.
Mbappe, chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cruzeiro have the chance to go. He's having a go! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Played towards the other side. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And that has left him in a heap. It's a good run down the right. Alexander-Arnold is wide and looking to get onto this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Referee's given a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bayer Leverkusen look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Foot in.
That's going in strongly.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he welcomes it in. Neymar. That's Nedved. Bellingham. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Seedorf. Messi. Could move up a gear here. Rijkaard. It's a sharp pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira. Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. Hullet stood his ground strongly. Spread it left. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Zanetti. Messi. Wriggles his way through. Zanetti. Very nicely done. He's found a way past. Pings it across. Rijkaard gets it away. Shoots! Neymar. We've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Cruzeiro are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
근데? 응? 자. 이거들. 와.
So once again we're underway. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a great ball. And the shot! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory. He's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Bayer Leverkusen take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Over to the left. Vieira. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hullet. Big chance! Real height! That is just a piece of art! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend...
Goes for a shot! Cruyff. He's through, now is he in? Nicely worked. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to break at pace. Costa Curta. And this is Hullet. Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chance here to counter. Zanetti. And it's Messi. Bellingham. He's in a great position here.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, well played,
Oh,
well
good.
sorted out. Messi. Oh, they could break here.
Oh, no.
No, that was never going to
Oh,
make it.
no.
Cruyff.
Oh, no.
And he's managed to get free. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cruyff was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Cruyff. Messi. Vieira. Nicked it back promptly. Hullet.
なんでやねん。
Rijkaard. Rafael Leao. And it's Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. He's a shot. And the shot! Hullet. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Van der Ven has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 25, camisa 9,
Straights it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
deixando o
Cruzeiro
campo para a
really can't be
entrada
faulted
de
for their attitude, and if they go on to win this,
camisa
it'll be fully
22,
deserved.
camisa 7, camisa 20, camisa 14, Ronaldinho, substituição em andamento.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Out to the left it goes. Baggio receives it in a wide position. And it's Musiala. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting...
Gets his head on it! Van der Ven with the clearance. Baggio looking to penetrate opposition lines. Goes down, but nothing given.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
And this is the big chance. Decent hit from there. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Rashford. He's looking wide. Real chance here. Great ball, and he shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
All hands on deck for this one. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Driving forward. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That pass just didn't quite work. That is a little undercooked. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle.
僕のトゲトの未来を覗いてきっと笑ってるからそれはいつかその気あのね僕のポケットの未来を覗いてきっと笑ってるからそれはいつかその切れるギラスの指あのね君のポケットの未来を覗いて今
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway. The action has already started. Madrid have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield 3 and the attacking 3 to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And the shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
モチベ戻ったん？ショー。
全然持ってないです。
Looking for options for
普通
movement.
になんとなくやってます。
And if you have just joined us, still just
お疲れ様
one
です。
goal between them. 1-0 the score. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice.
おう
Messi. Neymar. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Seedorf. Nedved swung over. Seedorf. Now it's Messi. Pull it. Messi. And he shoots! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The invitation was clear and it was accepted. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both...
あー疲れた。あー、やべえ。
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Cruzeiro e
Well,
Manchester
the pre-match
United.
build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy...
Goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away.
Oh, he's been caught napping. That'll be a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He gets
Eh?
big. He's got a goal.
初めて見た。
They have heard the
No, no,
starter's
no, no, no.
pistol and come racing out of the blocks. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Cruzeiro are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That is lovely. And it's Pedri, looking to play him in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
無理か。
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Messi. Can he finish? Pedri. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Chance for a shot! Has another goal! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Cruzeiro really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
時効でしょ、時効。時効でしょ。
So will they make it count again? And the Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff tries to pass it through. Cross needs to be good. And he knocks it clear. Rooney. Nedved. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. And it's Cruyff. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
That's good play. He has a look out. Oh, well played, well played. Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rijkaard. Cruyff.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And here's the chance to counter. Cruyff powering forward here. Steaming on goalwards. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Yeah, can see things others simply cannot. And it's Rooney. Knocks it into space. And this is Cruyff. And that is expertly dealt with. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. He's got tall. It's in. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Strong running down that left flank. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Good, strong midfield running here. Driving forward. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
That's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's intervened well there. Ferdinand.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rooney. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Nedved. And it's Messi. It's a good run down the right. Very nicely done. Now it's Nedved. Now that's a fine challenge. Half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Cruzeiro head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are back on the way. Kyle Walker. Seedorf. Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Pull it. That's good running with the ball. No way through. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. Oh, there's a probing ball. Platini's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
It's Nedved. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Pedri. Mbappe. And that has been clubbed away. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, important interception. Cruyff. Oh, this looks sharp. He's looking wide. And he skips past his man. He's got away. Cruyff. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there.
お疲れ様です。
お疲れ様です。
Compromise.
シュウさんお疲れ様です。
Looking for options for movement.
あ、でした。シュウさんあれですよね。ディビアン言ってましたよね。
Engages and forces him off the ball.
すごいっす。さすがっす。
Platini.
やばい。
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
The ball has bounced loose now. And this is Cruyff. Nedved. Messi.
あ、ケンシから
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's not got that quite right. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's away. Takes a shot! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Platini just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rise to it.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Nedved goes short.
Camisa 25.
Showing good feet.
Camisa 8.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Camisa 7.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Cruzeiro finding their passes.
Ronaldinho.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. Oh, it's come loose.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kaká. Kaká unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. So their fourth corner of the game. Climbs up big! He should have put that one away.
Vieira has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Up he goes!
入らん。
And that's a real chance missed.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Oh, what's he done? And he's Matsiko! Oh, should have put that away.
ミランか。
Great vision. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
短い。
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
足短いって。ロベカル。
I think we're just about done here. Great skill, that's nice. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He has found the way
Oh,
through.
great feat, that.
Roberto Carlos is fouled. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Oh, that was
マ
venomous.
ジバカ曲がるやん。めっちゃ曲がるやん。
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Shoots! Goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what...
出て出て。 かわいい。ダラララ。
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Pass somewhat off target. Nedved. Turns and goes back.
うわ、足回って。
Could move up a gear here. Rui Costa. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hullet. He's found a way through. And this is Neymar. He's shifting through the gears. Goes for a shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
トラップ。これ入らんの？
And here's Hullet.
なんで？
Oh, this looks sharp. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Nedved. He's found a way past. And he's in on goal. He's away. There's the shot. Goal! Cruzeiro! And Cruzeiro take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. Seedorf. Now it's Messi.
Such good technique.
He's being urged to shoot.
最悪。
Now this could be a chance. Now can he find a finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
あー、ミスった。
Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Hullet. Cruzeiro are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nedved. Hullet. Hullet had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. Dundee United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Cruyff. Seedorf. Now it's Gullit. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Messi.
Yeah.
It's Rui Costa. Gullit. Stood up well to him there. Rui Costa. And this is Cruyff. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
一応前から立つで
Now it's Cruyff. Gullit. And this is shooting chance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gullit is offering a right smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Kokchu looking here to chip it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nicely spread. Now it's Nedved. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Messi.
止まっちゃった
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Oh, such a clever touch.
なんで止まっちゃうの
Rui Costa is always looking to break lines. And this is Gullit. The half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Cruzeiro leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Cruzeiro carrying a shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Gullit really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cruzeiro have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And he skips past his man. Shot could be a real chance. It's in. And that is goal number 20. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it.
何
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed. And we've seen...
Pedri! Oh, it's come loose. Knocks it into space. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, nice touch. And this is Cruyff.
That's just playing it safe
Yeah.
and simple.
Vieira. And here's Messi. Who it's ploughing through the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spread it left. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Now this could be a chance. Nedved. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Punched away. Pedri. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi, he's picked his way through, and the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And this is Messi, and he shoots! He's scored! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
We've seen that early. Oh, what has happened here? And Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cruzeiro have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. It's Nedved. This is Dembele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aim forwards. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nedved will not want to lose out here. Great chance! In he goes again. Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
E Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Something rather special, Jim, isn't there, about Take Kubo's outrageous dribbling skills?
Yeah, the kind of player everyone loves to watch, Peter, myself included. There's much more to his game than just dribbling them.
So if you haven't seen him before, you're in for a treat.
Certainly are.
And this is Cruyff. Kubo. This looks promising. He's a sharp little ball here. And a chance! It's... Oh, what has happened here? Cruyff. Messi. Nicely spread. Now it's Nedved. He's found the way through. Van de Ven does well to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Chiellini. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Vieira did incur the wrath of the referee and deserved himself a booking in the process. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now it's Forlan. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Face to face with the keeper. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Messi. Hernandez gets across to intercept that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Nunez. Nunez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Hoisted in. Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Nunez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! Oh, it rattles the bar.
そんなことある。そんなことあるか。
Messi stood his ground strongly. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Cruzeiro still without a single shot on target. Nedved, he's shifting through the gears here. It's a good-looking delivery. Park Ji-sung. And it's Neymar. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. This might shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bayer. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. And this is Nedved, and he shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi might just make this. Nedved.
That's good play from him.
Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff, lovely ball and the shot! Goal! Cruzeiro! And Cruzeiro take the lead.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's made its way to him. Delivers the ball. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him
Kuroko.
off watching tonight's highlights.
Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Agradecemos sua cooperação. Substituição.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Pedri,
やばい、始まってた。
can he finish?
危ない。
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Pedri deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Deftly away. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yeah, conjures time and space where few can. Pull it. And this is Messi. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's burst through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gives it back. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Cruyff. Chance for a shot! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific
Maybe
move,
three that or
Peter,
something.
and an even better pass.
Right.
It's beautifully
なん
played.
でそのクリアしょぼいんマジ。
Cruzeiro take the lead.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kubo. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nedved in acres of space out wide.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 11, Neymar. Camisa 25,
Roberto Carlos on a charge down the left. There's the header!
camisa
Oh, and they
8.
really should have been made to pay.
Canto para a entrada de camisa 2. Camisa 22.
Up Sung. He can run onto that.
Camisa 14.
Forlan. And this is Forlan. He's had a shot! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So all square and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, what a ball! Now this could be a chance. Chance to deliver. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And he opts to go forward. Spread it left. Ah, such a clever touch. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is
上
slippery.
からスキルついてない
Defense
な。
though able to hold on this time.
ね、必要。
Now it's Kubo.
さっき強。
Pedri receives it in a good position here. Ronaldinho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Picked out brilliantly. Shot, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Chiellini. Ball's not got well. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in a great position here. Closing in on goal.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Cruzeiro can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
なんで
Nice interception.
走りすぎ。
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Back into the middle.
おパ
The
ス悪い。
final 5 minutes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a goal kick.
長いな。
Can he latch on to this? And he cuts out the supply. He is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
うわー、合わなかった。
Darwin. And that was nowhere near his best. And there goes the final whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender.
Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he welcomes it in. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nedved. Messi. Vieira. Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira.
なんか
And Neymar. And it's Neymar. Always onto this. That is lovely. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lahm. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both
Mande-
sides seem
oh.
happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cruzeiro still without a single shot on target. Played out to the left flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a decent clearance.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Courtois gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Ajax are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Gullit.
That was lovely, that.
He might be in here. And he shoots! Goal! Cruzeiro! And Cruzeiro take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's Cruyff.
Eh?
Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to pass it through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nedved. Seedorf. Almost half an hour in now. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. Look, that might have been telegraphed, but it's superb awareness.
Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good-looking ball. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Gullit. Seedorf. Messi. Gullit is fouled. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Neymar. And this is Cruyff.
強
Gullit dominates aerially so often. And here's Messi. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Courtois will have to save it here, or there's real trouble.
うーん。
It's hit the upright. Courtois is there to clear. Mbappe
There will be 1 minute
looking to
added
play
time.
him in. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot. Hullet. Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Cruzeiro have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Nedved receives it in a wide position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nedved. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it in here. And it's claimed by the keeper. No, again there's no way through. Has a look and place it forward. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Hullet. Shapes to shoot! Goal! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Cruzeiro are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Lahm. Gerrard. And it's Rodri.
Oh.
Chance, surely! And it's in! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Ajax get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter.
And tries a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 5, Mbappe. Number 16, Rodri. Number 13,
Kaka powering forward here. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Nedved.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Number 20,
Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Vieira. Number 14, Kaká. Number 17, Platini. Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Platini. Muscular approach does pay off here. Roberto Carlos. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Played in deep. Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Cruzeiro take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
The through ball. Now it's Platini. He is through here. Platini! Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Zico. Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Now, can he find a finish? Goes for a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Cruzeiro have their second corner now. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Cruzeiro really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Cleared away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kaka quietly revving up. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Inzaghi. Cruzeiro needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape
has been indicated.
Played back in. Played out towards the right wing. Swept in. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's there! And they are cruising away. Cruzeiro face to face with the keeper. Look at the space here. He has done it! They're back within reach! So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Floated through, and this is Ibrahimovic. And we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind.
怒りへアクトぶっ飛ばして、そりゃ愛あるバスタも眠くはないや、なんやも悲しくないさ、ないさ。 北東の飛ばしてそりゃあげるバスタも眠くないや寂しくないさないさ
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Well, played right into his path. And he's certain... Bullets! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to belt it away. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Neymar. Messi, and he was alert to it. Howson. And it's Lam. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bellingham. And this is Hullet. He might be in here. Real chance. Goal! Cristiano! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Roberto Carlos with a real chance here.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Roberto Carlos! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can.
あ、止まっちゃうんだよ
It's
ね。
Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lam. That's Rijkaard. Japan looking to pass their way through. Now it's Hullet.
Oh.
Just eases him off the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That is lovely.
うわ、なんで
Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
めちゃめちゃコネコネするな、この人。
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Bellingham. who needs just a moment to score a goal. Kaka. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And he's in on goal.
なんでドロー組んでた
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
間違えた
Well, that's a little loose. Some resolute defending there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Seedorf. He's looking wide. Pull it. Look at the space here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Japan are looking to break at pace.
1 minute added time.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Cruyff. Oh, no joy this time. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during
And
the
a quick
break.
announcement for
Now
the
they've
benefit
got the
of
lead.
anybody who has
They
found
can
themselves
expect
a
more
little
of the
lost
same in the
today.
second half.
Please look at the screen for information on
Cruzeiro
how to find your
leading
way
1-0
around
at
the
the break.
stadium.
And the action is back underway.
Cruzeiro definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Pullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pullet. Rijkaard powering forward here. And they win it back again. Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
It's a really well-measured ball. Crosses it in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Shot could be on. Lovely bit of skill. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Cruzeiro are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Looking for options for move. And pull it! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's done very well to get to that.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cruzeiro have their second corner now. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kaka, picked out brilliantly. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Messi. And this is Hullet. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Hullet with the foul. And he is going into that little black book.
カカも絶好調なんだ。なるほど。
Substitution for Japan. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ibrahimovic.
Just too high.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Number 7, Bale. Number 17,
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. Up he goes! That's going to go a long way. Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
"75 minutes played. Now it's Ronaldinho. Lovely feet.
They may end up with some regret with this.
Seedorf with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Howson. Azar. Now he's off and running. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Azar.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Kaká. He's found a way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Big header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Vieira really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Zico. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Zico.
Ah.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Cruzeiro nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Yeah. Now it's Kaká. That looks a decent ball. Oh, that is... And the shot! He has done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and
that's it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result.
早いな。早いな、あっという間だな。どうかな君へ。過ぎてで鈍感な君へ。ねえもっと騒げ大事なああ、疲れた。覚ましたかい、それでもしないんだ。
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simple as the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
Not arguing.
Ferdinand is there and he can get... Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Vieira clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. Vieira. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Vieira. Ferdinand. Vieira. Nesta. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Messi. Nedved. Messi. He's played it back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the shots! And he nearly went all the way.
Vieira clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now, this could be a chance. There's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. And he's forced to go back. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Maldini. Vieira. Nesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Maldini. Nesta. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Almost half an hour in now. Ferdinand. That's Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Now Seedorf.
てーちゃんやっちやってるようお疲れ様だよ。
お疲れ様です。
Messi.
パイロットさんお疲れ
It's
様です。
Bergomi. Great vision. Messi
Oh,
gets into a good
Ferdinand.
position. That's tidy. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Looking for the run. And this is Hullet. Nesta produces the perfect tackle there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Searching pass he's played there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries a deft little ball. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. 5 minutes till the break. Hullet takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Vieira. Bergomi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's come to nothing. Can he get onto this?
Added time.
Pass somewhat off target. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period,
And
perhaps.
we come to you now with a quick
We'll look
request
back on
for
the first
support
45
for
minutes.
our charity
I have to say, I think
Chance
it's
in
a good
Football.
performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They prove they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And this is Messi. Hullet. Abiati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Nedved. He's found a way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Over to the left. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Seedorf. And this is Nedved. Great ball and he's in here. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Hullet. Lahm. Vieira. That's a good ball out wide. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And the flag has stayed down. And he tries a shot! They've scored!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
入るかまあな、守備の時間長いからな。あんまり変えても意味ないか。変えとくか。
Substitution.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Opts for safety. Pressing high and with purpose. Nesta. Played out to the right. The message is clear. None shall pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
それはどういうこと？
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now it's Kaka. Vieira. Bergomi has it in a wide position. He rises! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ferdinand. And it's Nesta. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's had it right away. It's a really well-measured ball. Seedorf. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more
悪く
chances.
ならないでくれ。今勘弁してくれ。
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Cruyff getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the
なん
impact
か
he wants.
長いって。
Cruzeiro surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That is good
最
alertness.
悪。
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
近いな。
Cruzeiro close now to seeing this one through to the end. And it's Kaka. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Cruzeiro, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture.
Substitution on the field.
So this to extend
Coming
their
on to
lead.
replace him is number 9.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
2 up and Very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, right place, right time.
There will be 3 minutes out of time.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Yeah, the most accurate pass. And here's Ibrahimovic.
ああ
Ibrahimovic is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
飯だ飯だ飯だ長い長いもう長い長いどうしたの変わらんよ何も変わらんよもう終わりよもう試合終わりだよ切断はあ終わり